So my question would be for the moms and the dads of the babies that you had that grew up and they are driving a turkey truck on freezing cold nights, basically getting paid to torture animals with 70-mile-an-hour freezing wind to get their paycheck, hauling these shit-covered animals through the freezing cold nights, hitting probably 70 miles an hour on the straight stretches through on 231 between Hayesville and Lagodi, heading to Vincennes, and on the Vincennes probably going at least 70. Horrendous torture. So my question would be, when you had that baby and that little kid is running around the house, is this what you had in mind for that baby? Is this what your thoughts were? You're laying there in the hospital or at home with your little kid and you're like, someday he's going to grow up and be a turkey truck driver. And he's going to torture thousands of animals a year to get a paycheck. Is that what you had in mind? I would guess not. Maybe you just didn't have anything in mind, like most parents. They don't think of anything. They just have a kid and like, okay, I guess we'll feed you. I guess we'll smack you around if you need it. Beyond that, you're kind of on your own, kid. What went wrong? I understand people doing labor jobs. Every job I've had was pretty much a dirty, dangerous labor job. But this business of flying down the road at 70 on freezing cold nights with those animals enduring that torture, is that all right with you? If it is, you should ask yourself what's wrong with you and what went wrong in your thinking and what went wrong in you being a parent, that your kid has to drive a semi loaded with birds covered in their own shit on a freezing cold night, and that they don't think about it. Your kid doesn't have the emotional intellect to think, gee whiz, what am I doing? Why do I not have any feelings about these animals suffering, enduring this freezing torture? What's broken in your head that you can't just go, this is wrong and I'm not going to do it? I mean, it's staring you right in the face. You're smelling it. You're seeing it. But you're still doing it. You can't do any better than that in life. That's it. That's all you got, is torturing thousands of animals a year to get a paycheck. You're good with that? Maybe you should ask better of yourself. Demand better of yourself. I know it's not easy. Life is not easy. And it doesn't always work out. Our most lofty goals and dreams often don't work out. But at least give something to try. Just don't settle in and go, well, I guess I'll just haul these poor animals through the freezing cold nights, and that'll be my life. That'll be my paycheck. You only live once. Can you ask a little better of yourself than that? Don't be so easily satisfied with yourself. And I'm guessing quite a few of these people that do this probably wave the American flag, think and talk in bold, patriotic terms, some of them. Probably some of them show up for church. Really? For those of you, is that Christian American values right there? Torturing animals so that you can get a paycheck from a millionaire, a billionaire who doesn't give a shit about you the same way you don't give a shit about those animals. You've settled for that. You gave up on life itself, trying to do anything above that. You're just like, I surrender. I'm just going to haul these shit-covered animals on the bitter cold nights at 70 miles an hour, torturing them, and that's good. You're just satisfied. That's a good American value. That's American. That's a good Christian value. Really? Try to dig a little deeper. Try to think a little deeper. Ask a little more of yourself than that.